Hi everyone, I am Janhavi Panwar. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, or if you people are new over here, then welcome to my YouTube channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about how to get better at any language without any proper classes. You know, those classes at an academy or an institute or anything like that. So how to get better at any language if you're learning English, if you're learning Japanese, Spanish, French, Italian, German, any language out there. So how to get better at them. Let's get started. Now, I've got very simple and basic tips for you all, is that if you're gonna follow these, then you can literally start talking like a native speaker. Like, I'm not kidding. Because the problem is that if you're gonna go to any academy or institutes, now I'm not saying you shouldn't go to one, because I'm an online tutor myself. You should, like, you can get to know the principles or everything. But if you cannot afford, or not just afford, if you cannot afford the time to go to such institutes, or if you feel like is that their classes can get really boring, or the extensive classes can get really boring, so I've got something better for you. So here I've got very simple and basic tips, and the first one is listen to music in that language. For example, if you're learning Japanese, then start listening to Japanese singers, start listening to Japanese artists and Japanese bands. So listen to their music, listen to Japanese music, and the more you're gonna listen, the more your pronunciation's gonna improve. Those words, they're gonna fit in your mind same as the way they pronounce them, like literally the same way the native speakers pronounce them. But if you're gonna hear it from somebody who is a teacher and who's not a native speaker, then your pronunciation will lack a bit. So the thing is that listen to native speakers. That's gonna help you build your listening skills and at the same time help you improve your pronunciation. You can watch it with lyrics, like Japanese lyrics and English lyrics, or if you're watching Spanish, then Spanish lyrics and English lyrics. So you can watch them together, and then after that you can see, okay, so this is how they say this word. So you can start by listening to music in their language. Next tip is start reading. So read very basic novels of their language. For example, if you're learning French, so go for basic children books in French. Those storybooks and everything. So yeah, start with storybooks. Why? Because they've got very less dialogues, and they've got those dialogues with expressions. Like, go with a book that has pictures in it. So go with a book that has pictures that, the pictures can describe, what this person is trying to say. So go with a book that has pictures in it, go with expressions and everything, so that you can know, okay, so this person is feeling kind of sad, so that's when he used this word. So start reading. So start with children book, then after that go to novels, then to newspapers. Newspapers are really going to help you in building that advanced kind of language and making you a much advanced speaker. So newspaper can help you, but newspaper is for the ending position, but for basic level, if you're a beginner, then start with children books with pictures. Next is start watching. What to watch. Now start watching movies in that language. So for example, if you're learning Spanish, so watch movies on Netflix, watch Spanish movies, watch them with subtitles first, and when you have done like watching 20 minutes of it, then go back again 20 minutes, switch off your subtitles and watch it again and see how much you can understand. And then watching this with subtitles is also again gonna help you with your pronunciation. So make sure to watch movies but with their native accent. Do not do like, okay, so this is an English movie translated to Spanish. Not gonna sound good. Literal Spanish movies, literal French movies, literal English movies. Do not feel like, oh, this is an Indian movie translated to English. It's not gonna sound that good. Instead, go with native speakers, go with native movies where you're gonna find real native speakers. So go with those. After that, keep a diary. Now in that diary, write down basic points. For example, you learned 10 new words today from reading, from listening, and from watching anything. So for example, if you learned 10 new words, so write them down. Start using those words in different sentences now, because now you have read something, you have read a whole sentence, you can use the same sentence. You have listened to a whole sentence, you can use the same thing. So start building small sentences with the words that you have learned. Write down expressions. For example, if somebody's feeling sad, so what did they say? They said this. So write that down. Is that feeling sad? We use this. So start with that. And I'm really gonna say is that this is one of the most practical method of learning, because if you ever notice how a kid learns any language. Then he starts it with listening first, and then he speaks, then he copies. And same thing you have to do. When you listen to anything, start copying them, start mimicking them with their own accent, with their jaw movement, with their mouth movement. So start copying them, and that's just going to help you be a better speaker. So start following all of these tips. And for listening, give it 20 minutes. For reading, give it 20 minutes. For speaking, give it 20 minutes. And for writing, give it 20 minutes. So basically 1.5 hour approximately. You can break your time, like in the morning you can do this, in the afternoon this, in the evening this, before going to bed this. So you can break your times. You don't have to feel like, oh, 1.5 hour, that's too much. No, that's not too much. If you really want to learn something, then it's not too much. Well, and if you gotta make up excuses, then even half an hour will look, too much time for you. So don't do that. If you're really passionate about it, then go with it, break your time, and you can do it very easily, because this is one of the most practical methods out there. So thank you so much everybody for watching. I'm gonna see you guys in the next video. Bye everyone, stay safe.